Three grumpy gamers.
Watching that for you, haven't you?
And we're in.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen,
Phenomenal intro.
to the Three Grumpy Gamers podcast. I feel like we should at least try and have something resembling an introduction again, even if it's without some crazy offensive joke, rather than just, oh, is that it? Is it on?
It's on, we're in.
So yeah, there we go. Now we're in.
Is it on?
It's on.
Are we in?
It's
We're
on,
in.
niggas.
I usually edit that out at the end, you know, and now you put it right slap bang in the middle.
Nice. But this stuff keep dropping M-bombs in random places.
Why are you editing out my nigga? Are you being racist? Are you a racist, Michael?
No.
Are you saying that the white man can't use the term?
Sorry,
It's
Jesse.
nigga with an A, you know.
It's what?
Nigga with an A.
Right.
Yeah.
Would anybody like a delicious pretzel?
Just know that to do with bacon. Put your mouth right in that mic so you can hear how crunchy they are.
So, Hal,
Yeah.
what have you been playing this week?
I've been reliving Elder Scrolls Online until something better comes out.
Anything else you've been playing?
Not really.
Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Pokemon Go.
What?
And Uncharted 4.
You're such a fucking faggot.
Have you got any gaming news?
Hmm?
Have you?
Yeah, Googling it now.
Alright.
Oh, look
There
at
was a couple of things that I've looked at and I can't remember offhand because I've literally woke up about 5 minutes before I come through the door. I've had no sleep last night because my shoulder injury is back with a vengeance. It is
Yeah.
massive. I can hardly move it.
Yeah, that party invite you sent us last night was like, right as I was going to bed and I was like, do I stay up? And I was like, nah, fuck 'em.
I'll tell you what I have been playing though, which is often. I know you know I've been playing Dragon Age, but the start of the DLC I started Jaws of Hack on. And I love it.
It's better than you.
I thought it was the weakest out of them all.
I think it's great fun though.
I haven't played any of them yet, but
I'm a
I
big
am
Game
looking
of Thrones
forward.
fan though. I like the Game of Thrones and they're very much like the wildlings.
So last week, it was just after we recorded the podcast, actually, I read something about No Man's Sky could be in trouble again
Yes, I've got that down as well.
because of the...
The fucking super formula.
But it turns out Sean Murray's tweeted that he's not using that super formula. And that him and the guy who created is going to have a sit down and a coffee sometime once the game's released. So he says nothing to worry about.
Well, even the thing where they said it was in trouble, right? Basically, the guy who created the formula, he worked for that company who like now owns the patent for it, obviously. So it would make sense that he has a vested interest in protecting his, stuff. But he's on record as saying, even if Hello Games are using our super formula thing, I'd like to think that we could sit down and talk about it through normal avenues. So basically his crack is, I'm not going to fucking sue you. I'm not going to like delay the game.
He said he didn't want to delay the game.
Yeah, he goes, I just want, I think he says like, if they are using our thing, then we need to be brought to the table. That was his more or less word for word thingy, which is fair enough if you ask me.
But still, we're on track for the
Yeah.
10th of August, I think it is.
Did you see that one though? On the subject No Man's Sky. Menus and upgrade tree look a lot like Destiny.
I don't mind that because
So the menu and upgrade tree on Destiny was pretty good.
yeah. Because this is the thing, when I first read it, I thought, oh, motherfucker. And then I thought,
And
you know what?
did you do what I did?
Yeah.
Well, actually, hang on.
Yeah.
The upgrade tree was mint.
I was like, regardless of how I feel about like the end game content of Destiny, I was like, the UI for it was pretty clean. So I was like,
excellent.
It was.
yeah. I was like,
I
alright, fair enough.
particularly enjoyed the upgrade system on Destiny. I thought it was brilliant. You felt satisfied, didn't you?
The thing with the menu in Destiny as well, everything was quick. So if you wanted something, you could quickly access it or
Yeah.
do whatever you want to do. Because it wasn't convoluted like a lot of menu systems. So I got a text off Andy last week.
Did I text you?
You did. You
What?
said that you changed your mind on No Man's Sky. You might have been a bit hasty.
Oh, yes. That was one of the things I wanted to talk about, yeah. So, Cooper, because he's a nice man, sometimes.
Oh, he's bought you the pre-order, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, I gave him a guitar a good month or two ago, and I'd like kind of forgot about it. It only ever came up in my head when I thought, oh yeah, how's he getting on with his guitar playing? So I'd ask him, and because I've given him, I hope you're listening, Callum and Zach. Right, I gave Cooper a 40 quid guitar, and he's bought me a game of whiskey. Anyway, yeah, so I thought, well, I'm getting it, because I was always on the fence, and I never said I wasn't getting it, I just said I was waiting till you got it first,
Yeah.
in case it was shit. But then he said, oh, yeah, I've pre-ordered it for you, for this, like a heads up, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I was going to cancel it because of what he was saying last week.
So anyway, because I've stayed away from all the videos for at least the last 3 or 4 months.
So now you've watched them and welcome aboard the hype train, basically.
More or less. that's about the long and short of it, like, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, but some of the stuff I saw, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that looks interesting. We like that. And particularly, and like, think back to every other game where you can develop your base or your transport. The thing that's gripped my attention the most isn't the planets and the exploration. It's the development of your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's cool as fuck.
I've looked at that and I was like, that's totally changed the ship. The ship looks totally different. And the reason I'm so keen on developing the ship is because we've also decided we're going to have a weekly 5-minute podcast section once the game comes out. And my search for Cooper and you.
Right.
It's going to be called Captain's Log.
Right.
It's going to be the captain's log.
He's going to record it on the toilet.
No, I was going to say, can we start that section with a toilet flush?
Yeah. But anyway, I don't really care about exploration and discovery. I leave that to the fucking to you fucking Nancy boy liberals. I'm coming after you. I'm upgrading my ship to have the biggest, baddest fucking guns, the best armour and the fastest engines, and I'm going to blow you out of the sky. Like I said,
You
to
do
Cooper-
know you're not going to find us.
Like I said to Cooper in my text, it's not no man's sky, it's my sky. I'll find you. They'll write something in.
Old man's sky.
That's right. They'll write something in, though, where you can get coordinates.
I know there's a lot of people saying, well, what's the point of it if you can't even like meet up with your friends? I like that. You can still be in a group, I guess, and speak whilst you're all playing.
There'll
and
be a
talk to each
way
other.
to give each other coordinates and go to each other. It will happen.
Maybe eventually.
Of course it'll happen. And in the meantime, I'll have preempted it and I'll have just put, there'll be like, Andy's planet's discovered 1. Because I assume you'll have to have like a home base. 1 planet. Andy's ship, level 300.
You're not going to be able to do that because you're going to have to go to different planets to mine
Yeah.
different
That's-
resources.
yeah.
That's true. I'll have done minimum though. I won't be out ambient. Oh, look at this giraffe lizard. And none of that. Waste of time.
See, you say that, but I think once the creative juices are flowing and like you're in that headspace where
And you think of
just
a funny
really,
name.
really funny names to things, that'll be it. For like several days, they'll be like, I'll come over and you'll be like, well, I've been on this planet and look at this.
I named it Cockweasel.
Like, I've run out of variations of cock panda.
Yeah.
So. Good save.
Put it in the fridge if you want it there.
Well, it is like that one.
By some, do you mean like a block?
Uh-huh.
Help
So-
yourself to crisps and
so yeah.
patches.
I'm quite like all of even this banter aside, I was quite taken with it. I was quite taken with the variety in the planets and stuff like that as well. I thought, yeah, it looks pretty fucking good.
Which game you talking about?
No Man's Sky.
No man's
Andy's Sky.
What I particularly like is how they've like released the trailers for it, because obviously they've got like the big things like
The trade,
exploration,
fight.
trade and fighting, and they've done one for each of that, and I'm like, because this is the thing, right? I kind of had a general overview of like what the game was about, and I
Yeah.
knew you could do these things, but I never really I was never like, oh yeah, I can't wait to trade things. Do you know what I mean? But watching that video and I'm like, all right, yeah, okay. Do you know what I mean? And it does just add nicely to it. So yeah.
And I love how they're getting a look to the game, so it looks like covers from 1950s sci-fi novels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
It looks beautiful.
It does look good, like.
I wonder if, because if you remember watching all the earlier videos and that, months ago, what's his name, Sean Murray, he had a much smaller and less scraggly beard, didn't he? So I think he's had quite a few late nights recently, so I wonder if he'll have a shave now that the game's finished. Or if he'll leave it until after his next game and he just looks like some sort of wizard. Santa.
Yeah, that's one of the trailers I quite liked as well, the trading one.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Michael, I need that element of you so I can build a hyperdrive to blow you out of the sky. And you'll go, yes, of course, here.
I'll say me and Hal team up and just take you down.
You'll need to team up and you'll still
And then
lose.
I'll backstab him and take him down, and then it'll be Michael Sky.
It'll never be Michael Sky.
Nah.
There's no way you could have the game can't be called Rem Lord Sky, can it?
You're never going to find us anyway.
I will find
You
you.
won't, man. There's 18 quintillion planets, right? And I'm sure you understand how laws of probability work. So let's work on the assumption that I was there's
Hal's
a
on
chance that
planet 10.
I'm on the next planet over from you.
Listen,
Everyone after that is the same thingy. It doesn't get any smaller.
I understand how that works. And if it was really real and we're up in outer space, then yes, I'd never find you. But it's a game. There'll be a way.
Are you going to learn how to code? Is that what you're saying?
You don't need to do that. There's always hacks. There's always cheats. There's always exploits. There's, you know what I mean? They might even patch it in later, like I say, coordinates, so you can go. And
So he's going to
clearly
hack, cheat and exploit his way through No Man's Sky is what he's saying.
to kill you. Yes.
So Sean Murray will have something to say about that.
I don't care what he says. I'd be like, yeah, I know.
Shut up, Sean
I'd be
Murray.
like, I know it's bad, but Sean Murray, have you met Cooper? Yeah, he's a cunt. And Sean would be like, well, here's like a developer's password to get in. You get in and do what you want. And then next time he logs in, you'll go to get me spaceship and it'll be like a clown car.
That would be awesome, actually.
We'll be kind of
You know how you said it wasn't Rem's Sky?
Yeah.
Remind us, I used to work with a kid who was actually called Rem. That was his nickname, MC. I can't remember what it was, but he was this... I used to call him MC Remedial.
Yeah,
He wasn't too happy with that.
I don't know. This is the thing, right? We're going slightly off topic here.
Remedy, that was his name.
But this is like my fucking slight trigger thing. It's like when people kick off about you using words like remmer or retard, right? And it's like, so if I can't use this, okay, how many medical professionals? Because they all used to be medical terms, didn't they?
Yeah.
Moron and stuff.
Spastic.
Yeah, exactly. So, how many medical professionals still refer to people as retards? None. So it's not medical nomenclature anymore. So who the fuck can use it then, if not them and if not me? Where is it? They don't use it. I can't use it.
The Remmers are taking it back.
Do you know there was an American university professor who actually quit his job because he was a law lecturer, and the SJWs had rooted so severely at the university, under no circumstances was he allowed to say the word rape in a classroom in case someone got triggered, and he said, yes, but I teach rape law.
Yeah.
How am I meant to teach rape law without using the word rape? Do you know what it reminds me of in a comedy note? Remember when we were kids? Remember the show Blankety Blank?
Mm-hmm.
There was 10 lads and one lass walked in on her own and she got gang blanked. Come on, Hal.
9 out of 10 people like it.
Is it rape?
Well done. You've won a caravan. Yeah, that kind of thing.
But yeah, slightly off topic, but there it is.
Moving back to gaming. Yeah.
2 new Sonic games announced that apparently seek to recapture the glory days, Michael.
Oh dear.
Get the fucking...
Get him off the internet. If this is the shit he's going to come up with.
Yeah, I just thought it looked like such fucking garbage.
Yeah.
I've actually watched the trailers and they do look like garbage.
So, Did either of you play System Shock?
Oh god.
Nah.
Yes, I know it's getting remastered, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't play it.
Basically, it was the guys who made it then went on to make the development house of Rational Games who made BioShock, and basically it's in the same sort of like it's kind of like a spiritual predecessor, and it's largely considered as one of the best like sort of like immersive first person shooters that are being made, and it's getting remade, not like remastered, remade.
Oh, it's remade.
Yeah, and brought
So from ground up.
From the ground up, and it started off as a Kickstarter project, and it's still got like over a week to go, and they've had like over £1 million in Kickstarter thingies, so it's happening. No, I'm alright.
Yes, it
Go
is.
on, then.
Yeah, it's chocolate, well done. But yeah, so I'm actually quite looking forward to that.
Now that I know it's a proper like
remake,
redo, not a remaster, I'm kind of interested in that now.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like I say, the original was like fantastic. Obviously, it's just
Dated.
Are you
yeah.
dipping chocolate in your tea, you fucking heathen?
Yeah. What's the difference between this and having like a digestive on the other side of it?
That's a fair point. You can't argue with that.
I think dipping biscuits in any drink's fucking wrong.
No, you've got to dip Biggy's life. Your granddad used to dip jam sandwiches in his tea.
One of my ex-girlfriends.
Lost all his teeth.
One of my ex-girlfriends.
Funny that.
used to dip buttered toast in.
That's bizarre.
Tasha does that.
That's
Buttered
freaky.
toast into tea.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, one I did want to mention was the guy who's in trouble for threatening Blizzard.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't heard about it.
yeah. He's getting sued to the tune of $180,000, I think.
According to this, he could go up to 250,000 and may face a minimum of 5 years.
What's he done?
Sent death threats to them.
Saying things like, "I'm coming to visit you with an AK-47 and some other fun tools."
Nice. Why is he pissed off at them?
I can't remember. I
I'll
think
find
it's
it,
something to
hang
do with Overwatch. I'm fairly certain it's
No,
something to do
according to
with
this,
Overwatch.
it's World of Warcraft.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
then.
and Overwatch is on
Yeah.
it. Press release units, blah 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 blah. 6 hours, blah blah blah. Court record documents between blah 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 blah. So transmitting messages over the internet of Blizzard Entertainment, which states that he may or may not pay Blizzard a visit with an AK-47, amongst some other fun tools, and might be inclined to cause a disturbance at Blizzard's headquarters in California with an AK-47.
Let's be honest, he probably can't even get out his fucking chair.
Yeah, if
He's
he's
probably a big fat
And
neck.
it's not
baby.
really a death threat, is it? It's just a hypothetical death
Yeah,
threat.
yeah, it's like-
He may or may not.
Yeah, mate.
Just say how I feel on the day.
If I can get out my chair and climb up the
it
stairs.
doesn't tell you in that article what his problem is.
He's probably upset that the new expansion of WoW caused him to lose an item or something.
It's either Warcraft or Overwatch related.
Well, it's fair enough if the lad's lost an item.
Well, that's totally
Or
justified,
he
isn't
got,
it?
he got spanked at Overwatch.
Yeah, somebody beat him a lot.
I'll see if I can find a little bit more on it.
You keep looking.
Now that I have the means to actually join you in cyberspace.
Do you know Grand Theft Auto 5 is getting a new
Bikers,
DLC?
Yeah, bikers.
Bikers.
I'll be having that.
So
Is it gonna
apparently,
be
Nintendo,
Shut up.
they're now worth more than Sony.
Mm-hmm.
So, all because of Pokemon Go.
It's insane, isn't it?
Makes sense.
They're now earning something like 2 million a day.
That's crazy.
The gross worth of the company for Nintendo is 39.8 billion, with Sony coming in at 38.3,
Wow.
and that is just since the release of Pokemon Go. I took a screenshot. There's a second, I'll show you. And it's just there, like how much the company's worth, and then Nintendo just goes
Just
right
spikes. It's crazy how one game can sort of like do that now. And it's not even a fucking console game, it's a fucking mobile
Yeah.
game.
And it's all down to microtransactions. Yeah, like look, the blue bar's Sony and the white one's Nintendo,
Oh.
and then right at the end.
Wow.
So yeah,
They were so far behind though as well. That's the thing.
so they've literally doubled how much they're worth, because just before Pokemon Go launched they were at 20 billion. and they're now at 39.8. So literally in the space of what, 2 weeks, they've doubled what their entire company's worth.
Somebody who licensed Pokemon Go is going to get the biggest bonus he's ever seen in his life.
Well, that's the thing. Nintendo are only taking 10% of the money from it.
Yeah.
Because 30% goes to iOS or the app, or Google for the App Store.
App Store.
30% goes to the developer. 30% goes to the Pokemon company, which is the actual thingy. But Nintendo owns shares in them.
Do you know what I like? That 30% of it's gone to the developer.
Yeah.
I like that.
Is it Niantic?
Yeah.
Niantic, I can't pronounce it. But I was telling Hal on the way up.
That's good. I like that.
I was telling Hal on the way up, the guy who made Pokemon Go is a feckin' genius. He created the tools for Google to make Google Earth and Google Maps. He created the world's first MMO many years ago.
And now he's very, very rich.
Very rich.
But yeah, it's fucking that's crazy. And this is the thing though, it's only gonna get like it's only gonna get bigger, isn't it?
Well, I've heard that they're going to start bringing in trading,
Yeah.
so you can trade Pokemon with other people. And
Is there any, because obviously they rolled it out with different countries on a different like time scale thing. Is there anywhere that doesn't have it yet?
I think the last place was Japan, but they've just getting it, haven't they?
Oh, right.
Oh, it was put back because of the McDonald's thing.
Alright, aye. But so it's only going to go up again when... And you know what Japan's like.
Oh, they go mental for it. Although I'm not too sure because there's no, raping little schoolgirls with tentacles, so maybe they won't be that enamoured by it.
I'll be a way to crowbar it in, I'm sure.
Well, a bit of tentacle rape.
Yeah.
The Japanese, what they'll probably do is just go to party stops and do real rape. What?
You can't say shit like that.
Why not? Got a very, very high rape statistic.
You do, aye.
Very, very bad.
Okay.
Bested only by Sweden.
Love a bit of rap.
They do like
Swedish.
Japanese. They like the favourite things. Amongst my favourite things are Pikachu and rape.
Come on then, Andy, what you got?
I'm just having a look to see if I can find this guy's reason for threatening Blizzard, but like all the stories are just so.
Maybe he
Vague.
didn't. Maybe he didn't provide one. Like,
Oh, if you're going to tell a company you come with an AK-47, you've got to like tell them.
yeah, but maybe he's doing that like petulant teenage girl thing where it's like, well, if you don't know what the problem is, I'm not going to tell you. Like, you've pissed us off, Blizzard, for the last time. You've done nothing about it. So now I'm going to go postal in your headquarters. Oh, sorry, may or may not go postal.
The servers have been down far
Yeah.
too long.
With an
Boo-hoo.
AK-47 and other fun tools.
What do you think these other fun tools were?
I don't understand why you'd leave that to the imagination after saying that you've got an AK-47. It just seems a bit like...
See, I'd be more scared because I'd be thinking, what, is he bringing a strap on? Is he going to rape us?
Did you interest on a side note in this article? Sean Murray got death threats
He did.
just for when they delayed No Man's Sky, and
Yeah.
the reporter who announced it, the gaming reporter who took the news, also got death threats just for relaying the news.
Howie lads, have you not heard about Don't Shoot the Messenger?
Like, fuck me.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I was a bit gutted that it got put back, but
Yeah,
I'm not going to ring Sean Murray up and go, right, I'm going to kill you, your
No,
family.
you emailed him, I remember. You were like, it's not worth a phone call. Sean, I am going to be the end of you.
Sean Murray.
I am going to be the end of you.
There is not 72 quintillion places you can hide on Earth. I will find you.
That would have been the most creative death threat ever.
It would have been. You know what? If I had got a death threat like that, I'd have that framed and put up in the office, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'd like to see more comedy death threats. Like, you see all the like sort of like comedy letters, like like the sort of thing you and Callum used to do, where like every now and again they pop up on the internet. Like that bloke who sent he went out and got a load of pebbles and painted them with gold leaf and sent them into Cash for Gold.
Yes. It was
And he sent
excellent.
them a letter back and he framed it. I'd like to see more of that, putting comedy death threats. Because what better way to take the power away from someone sending you a death threat than to frame it and put it on your wall? Sean Murray, I hope you are packing heat under that beard. Because you're going to need it, motherfucker.
Dear Sean, do you think by trying to make yourself look like Chuck Norris, that I am going to be fearful? There is only one Chuck Norris, and that is not you.
Dear Sean, please understand that I'm only using the word dear as because it is standard letter operating procedure.
And I am British.
Yeah, I do not consider you dear in any way, shape or form.
Best one yet. Passive aggressive death threats.
This guy is just purely a troll. This article's got a bit more in, right? The investigation kicked off on July the 2nd when Heroes of the Storm players contacted Blizzard about disturbing messages they had received through the game's chat feature from another player. According to court documents retrieved by Polygon, the messages, which are of graphic nature, included "I will bomb the New York Twin Towers."
He's a bit late,
yeah.
isn't he?
Unless he's a time traveller.
Go back, listen. Go back to cotton picking. You made me want to shoot up an elementary school. You also threatened to rape and kill the children of his opponents.
Well,
Heroes of the Storm's that card game, isn't it?
no, it's a MOBA. It's like League of Legends. It's like Blizzard's equivalent of Dota.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Blizzard responded by stripping Kebula or whatever it is, how he pronounces his name. Chat privileges, court documents state Kebula then took to Facebook, sent the company 2 separate messages that are included in the case files. His post warned Blizzard to be careful, writing that if the company keeps silencing me in Heroes of the Storm, I may or may not pay you a visit with an AK-47 amongst some other fun tools.
That's excellent.
Amongst some other fun tools. I've got an AK, but none of them are as fun as the rest of the...
None of this as fun as the fleshlight.
They found several Facebook pages under his name, including Ted Bundy is God 1. Fuck me.
That was excellent.
He's to us though, anyone even slightly immersed in the culture, you know he's just a kid taking the piss.
Yeah. But he won't. This is the thing though, right? I bet he doesn't anymore.
Thing is, when they do them, they'll probably strip them of all rights to own a computer.
What? That took a fucking U-turn. What?
What does the plot thicken?
Blah. When taken in for questioning, Sebula told FBI agents that his goal was to scare those whom he had threatened. The case files state he also admitted to having fantasised about oral sex and sexual intercourse with his 5-year-old niece.
Wow, yeah, that took a turn.
Wow.
Like, what the fuck?
So he's not just a troll, he's a
No,
headphone troll.
hang him, kill him, hang him.
He's a pedo troll.
The worst kind of pedo.
No, do you know what though, right? The poor fucker is going to go to prison now just before he gets his hands on Pokemon Go.
Thing is though, going to prison, right? Now that's like common knowledge.
Oh
he's
yeah,
not gonna
he
do
is pretty
well.
hardcore. This is not Sebula's first running with the law. In March 2015, he was placed on an involuntary psychiatric hold by the Sacramento Sheriff's Department after telling deputies of his intention to kill someone at a local park. According to court documents, as a minor, he was also charged with threatening a school staff member. Sebula is set to plead his case in court on July 26. He's currently being held without bail due to what the state calls significant mental health issues and suicidal and homicidal ideation. Blizzard Entertainment has yet to comment on the matter.
They're too busy laughing.
We've reached out and we'll update with more where we have it. Read through the court documents below. Warn, they contain graphic language and imagery that may not be safe for work. I don't think I need to read through them. Like, I don't need a description of what he wanted to do to his niece.
So he's in court in 2 days.
Yeah.
What I want to know is if this isn't his first offence, right, and he is an absolute
Not his
headball,
first rodeo.
right? Then why does he still have access to fucking like
The internet.
Yeah. Why, if he was placed in an involuntary like fucking rehabilitation psych thing, did they go, what this guy needs is a computer and an internet connection?
So I watched a YouTuber. He's he's like a philosophy guy called Stefan Molyneux, right? And he does a lot of the atheist stuff and the social justice warrior stuff. And I know it's not always relevant to gaming, but a couple of days ago he posted a video that was about you know, that guy in Munich who went fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He's mentally ill, Muslim guy, but he's mentally ill. It's rare that I would defend extreme Islam. I'm not, but rare that I wouldn't blame it. But this guy's disturbed as fuck. Like, he's got a history of like real mental illness and problems. Stefan Molyneux raised a really good point, because he's got loads of books about like this kid when they searched his room. Loads of books about high school shootings, this, that, and the other. Like all this, loads of telltale signs that he's gonna go off like a fucking bomb. And he even was a gamer of first-person shooters, right? And obviously you've got your faction. That's the video games, not his mental illness, not his contact with ISIS, right? Not his obsession with school shootings.
No, it was obviously the video games.
It was the video games. But here's the thing: in public, in his public life, loads of friends, family, and neighbours. Some have said, "Oh, what a lovely, quiet lad! I can't believe he's done this." And some have said, "Oh, well, he did once threaten to shoot everyone in the school, or he did do." So he sent out like loads of warning signs in real life that his family, his close friends, and the law ignored. However,
Lovely quiet lad, except when he's trying to shoot everything up.
he spent about 3 or 4 days in various gaming chat rooms before his behaviour was so fucking bad that the mods permabanned him, right, because of the way he spoke to people.
Yeah.
So Stefan Molyneux was like, right, you're blaming video games, but the only people in his life who interacted with him, who saw the warning signs that he was unstable and acted upon it, were mods of gaming boards, whereas everybody else was just like, oh, it's alright. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Enough. Yeah, so absolutely crazy. Absolutely nuts. So he was saying, why don't we get gaming mods to run the world? You know, it was just bonkers though, you know. So he made the very valid point that the gaming community is the only community that identified that there was something beyond the norm wrong with him.
Yeah.
And actually took action. Alright, the guy just got banned from an online chat room, so there's no like real life consequence there.
Yeah, but everyone else was just like, oh, he's a lovely lad.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know why he'd want
Yeah,
to
but
kill
like,
anyone.
but let's blame the gaming community or gaming as general, whereas the only people who were on it, who were switched on enough to like realise there was something to identify, was the gaming community. Crazy.
Like the he was a lovely quiet lad thing though. I love how that just is supposed to be like an automatic fucking blanket for anything. You know what I mean? Like, he murdered 4 hookers and like sacrificed them to whoever on the shrine he kept in his bedroom. But he was such a lovely lad. I just can't understand it.
He really liked women.
I don't know why he was a Satanist.
It's like, who cares if he was a nice lad? Do you know what I mean?
Like Ted Bundy's mother probably thinks he was a catty, quiet, nice
Well,
lad.
he is the thing, right?
Egg.
Here's the thing. Before he dropped the what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the guard, the front, the false front, and just became a pure cock before he was arrested. Ian Brady was known for being incredibly articulate, very well read, and incredibly like an interesting and fascinating conversationalist. Like, he was known for being able to like captivate people when he spoke to them, you know, and people who spent time in his company would have been like, wow, what a fucking interesting, lovely guy.
What a guy.
They would have done though, do you know what I mean?
And then he goes and murders 2 little girls.
More than 2, mate.
But he was a nice lad.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's all's forgiven then.
Hang on a minute. If you're a nice lad and you're a nice lad, it means one of you's a killer.
Or both.
I never thought that.
Doom, 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 doom. Sorry.
It's a good job you're both not nice lads, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I take pride in the fact that I'm a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I do a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I always thought of myself as a quiet, nice lad, though.
Now
No,
you're a miserable emo brooding fucking hipster wanker.
I'll say that.
Yeah. Maybe that should be the new metric though. For if you ever want to vet someone as a person and they seem nice, just ask if you can see the bedroom.
Have you got any school shooting books up there?
Do you have a bookshelf?
Have you ever threatened to blow up the Twin Towers? Are you a time traveller?
I love that though. It's like, yeah, even if he was a time traveller, it's like, yeah, I've gone forward in time to blow up something that's already happened. And even now, if I was about to, just got time for a quick game of Heroes of the Storm now.
I'm going to tell everybody my plans. Like some terrible Bond villain.
Crazy.
I want to be like Back to the Future, but forward to the past.
Oh.
Fucking crazy.
Speaking about the future, you know Michael J. Fox. I saw a video of him the other day, right?
I thought he was on death's door. That's what you were saying the other week.
Well, apparently he was supposed to be really ill.
But now he's alright.
He was on stage with Coldplay playing the guitar, right? And he was doing.
So he's really ill.
Right, listen. But listen, right? He was playing the songs.
He was doing some chords, but it turned out he was speed picking.
Well, he was supposed to be playing Johnny Be Good from the movie Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And I was cringing. I couldn't watch it because his guitar work was good. Like you could see him like shaking and stuff, and he couldn't really hit the notes very well. And I was like, oh yeah, we need to make this game.
That's brilliant bonus level. You'd have it as a Guitar Hero level, couldn't you?
Hitting 12 buttons at the same time. Oh, that'd be great. So have you played the new Star Wars Battlefront single player?
Nah.
Neither have I. It's downloaded, but I haven't tried it.
I read somewhere people have been saying that it's like the single best addition to the game so far, which is quite a glowing commendation, but I haven't actually played it myself I mean, that's the thing. To me, it's like, why would I want to play an offline version of a multiplayer game? Like, to me, that just says, oh, I want to play against bots because I'm sick of getting raped off actual players who are better than us.
That's pretty much what it is, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it would have been better if it was like a story mode to it, maybe. But
yeah, that would have been nice.
It's like, you know what? If you're too shit to compete with the big fellas, get good. Sorry, that's just the way it is. You can't like.
You just keep playing and playing and playing, and then it
to
clicks eventually.
Sometimes some games just don't click for some reason.
Well, that's fine because then them games aren't for them.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Like what was always my gripe with Battlefield. Do you know what I mean? I used to people always used to get really upset when the Call of Duty guys would port over for a bit to wait for the next Call of Duty, but they would never last anyway.
I liked it because it was fucking fish in a barrel.
It was like, how come your auto aim isn't working on this game? Where do I get my power ups from?
What do you mean there's no kill streaks in this?
Well, it is. It's just hard to get.
No, I mean like rewards.
Oh.
So have you heard that Rocket League is ready to do a PS4, Xbox One crossover online play?
Yeah.
They're just waiting on Sony.
Sony's going to say no.
I know.
Sony's going to say no. Why? Like, this is the thing. It's like, basically, if they
don't normally say no for cross-platform.
Yeah, but it's kind of different with PC though, because like it's not really direct competition. Whereas I think if they allow crossplay between Xbox One and PS4, right, it kind of blurs the lines of like the console war. Do you know what I mean? Because at that point it doesn't fucking matter. But like Sony are like, they're like, well, we're ahead, so why would we do anything like that?
The thing is, Sony asked for it in the era of the PS3 and Xbox 360.
Well, to be fair, I think he's jumping the gun a bit because Sony were all right with it for Mortal Kombat as well, and that's the reason Xbox didn't get it, because it was Xbox.
I mean, Street Fighter, sorry, because it was Street Fighter that Xbox was like, nah, we're not having that.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, they did. Sony wanted it in the PS3 era as well, and Microsoft were like, no.
See, I'm just saying they're going to say no because there was some, I can't remember what game it was, but it wasn't too long ago when there was a lot of talk about it, and Sony basically just said no, but like without directly saying no.
They said something like, "Oh, we've been supporting cross-platform since the PS2,"
Yeah.
and skirted around the whole. They never mentioned Microsoft one.
Well, to be fair, they might just be thinking the amount of times we've asked you, and when the shoe was on the other foot, you fucked
Yeah.
us off, and now you need us.
So they're just playing hard to get.
Well, that's the thing. They're just being dicks to each other, and whereas I think it would benefit the whole gaming community, it would be
At
pretty
some
cool.
point, one company needs to stop being a dick.
Yeah. Pretty much what I was trying to say. So we're getting another movie adaptation of a game.
Move one.
So what did we have last? It was Tetris, wasn't it? Tetris is going to be a three-parter.
Centipede.
Centipede.
And I can't remember.
But this one, it was announced a while back, but now we've got a plot and we kind of know what it's going to be about.
No, it wasn't Missile Command. It was something like that though.
There's already been a Battleships.
I've already told you Centipede's been done.
Yeah.
Battleships was alright actually.
I refuse to watch it.
Wasn't bad. It wasn't like the game.
So they're
Centipede's been done, there's been 2 of them.
they're making a new Tomb Raider, and it's going to be
3 of them.
It's been 3 now, is it?
Centipede.
Human Centipede.
Oh,
nothing like the game, mate.
bit more graphic, is it?
Yeah, I just don't remember having to do that in the game.
Yeah, so the new Tomb Raider movie is going to be based on the first rebooted game. You know, where there's no tombs to raid.
The thing is though, is that could actually make a decent film
It could.
because the game wasn't really Tomb Raider. It was more.
I bet it doesn't make a decent film though. I bet
It was more sort of actiony.
Action Raider.
It was like Lara Croft shit you out in Actionville. Pretty much. Lara Croft shit you on an island.
Thing is, if they do it properly though, instead of just focusing on Angelina Jolie's arse, which I'm not complaining about because that was pretty alright, they might get a decent film out of it. Although Angelina Jolie's not playing Lara Croft this time.
Makes sense because
She's
in the first
old.
reboot, that was kind of like the prequel anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was her beginnings.
Yeah, so it would make sense for them to have someone younger doing it anyway.
Somebody called Alicia Vikander. She was in a Ex Machina
The
movie.
real question is, what's her arse like?
It's good.
Alright, still on board then.
Do you know what that's reminded me? Do you know what? I haven't had a look in on Hot Ryu for a while. Have I?
Holy shit, Hot Ryu.
Have a look how she's getting on.
Blast from the past. Does anybody want to say Tasty Activision Dollars next?
Yeah, tasty Activision dollars.
Is
Yeah.
that Noel, has he?
Oh,
David Craig.
whoa. hang
Really?
on. It's being taken over by pictures of actual Ryu.
Actual Hot Ryu.
Whoa.
Scroll down a bit.
These. He's pushed her out. Where's my Hot Ryu gone?
What a bastard.
What the fuck?
Now he knows there's pictures of actual Ryu. He's going to like log back on later.
No,
whilst
we're
Yeah, he's
back
going to
on.
wait till we
Hal,
get
look,
home
Hal,
and masturbate furiously.
Look, we're back in business.
Alright, very good.
We're back in business. Good girl. She's doing alright. She's doing alright, Hal.
Now he's got a laptop. He can look at porn now.
I could look at porn on my phone, but just...
No, you couldn't. Not with your eyes.
Yeah, I was going to say the screen's a bit small, isn't it? Just sit there with my curtains open, my window,
Just
Pulling the head off it.
staring at passerbys in the eyes whilst you do.
looking at me.
just like this.
Well, you know that Eddie Murphy thing where he's on about different types of porn?
Just not staring directly at them, but flicking between them and the phone like this.
But you know how Eddie Murphy does his like wife at home wank, wife not at home wank, danger wank and all that? That'll be a shouldn't be looking through my windows wank. That'll lawn you.
Porn on my phone, man. Porn on my laptop, man.
Brilliant. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Teaching people valuable lessons about private space. I'll be masturbating and entertaining people at the same time.
Chromecasted to my TV in stereo sound one.
Yeah.
Where does it end?
Oh, so you know how Ubisoft's pretty much killed all their popular franchises, you know, with shit.
By being Ubisoft.
Yes. Now they've actually killed someone in real life.
What?
So
Excuse me.
Matilda Rappaport, who is a professional skier, was helping Ubisoft shoot a promotional
Oh,
video
yes.
for the new game,
Yeah.
and she died in an avalanche. It's all Ubisoft's fault.
How's it Ubisoft's fault?
Well, because when she was skiing down the hill, they all got megaphones and were like, "You're doing shit." No, cut, go again.
Caused an avalanche and killed her. Well done, Ubisoft. Well done.
Echo.
Can't you hear me from here? Here.
You're not doing it right. You're not glitching enough. I know.
Did you not just use a fucking continue?
I think she ran out of lives.
I've got something about Ubisoft.
Is it that nobody likes them and they've got no friends?
And that they killed professional sports people.
It's just another black mark on the long list of black marks. So the Ubisoft CEO is on record as having actually played on the new Nintendo console, right?
Oh,
and he
yes,
says
I've
it's
heard
looking
this.
really good. From not only from a publisher standpoint, but it should also draw in casual gamers. So pretty much everything what you'd expect from Nintendo. Alienate the core fan base, draw in people who don't really give a fuck about gaming, get lots of money, fuck off. Although that doesn't really work anymore. It worked with the Wii.
Failed with the Wii U.
Yeah. I was actually reading the figures. The original Wii sold 100 million units, right?
Doesn't surprise me.
And the Wii U sold 12 million units.
Wow.
Yeah. But here's the thing, just because like Nintendo always learn from the mistakes, don't they? So the NX is going to be a console handheld hybrid. Now where have we seen that before? The Wii U perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't everyone
The
hear that
controller.
about the Wii U? Yes, they did.
Our Ben and our Lewis love it. They actually love that gimmicky shit.
Like, it's, I don't know. That's what it is though, it's gimmicky.
Yeah.
It's a novelty, and I think once it wears off, you're like, alright.
Give us a proper controller, please.
Yeah.
So Rise of the Tomb Raider, the game that nobody cares about anymore, is getting an extra level for the PS4.
No way.
New Sonic's coming out.
Oh,
It's going to recapture the glory days.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you not think that Sonic is just like the fucking Cliff Richard of video games? Just hung around way longer than he should
The
have.
Jimmy Savile of video games.
well, I was going to say I'm kind of hoping he's more like the Bill Cosby, so eventually he's going to get put in jail and we won't have to deal with him again.
Eventually he's going to drug and rape Tails, is that what you're saying?
You got how many tails there, son? Here, have a drink of this.
Why is it? Oh, just grape soda, it's fine.
It's Jesus juice. Grape soda. I like how you went with the stereotype. Here, wash that fried chicken down with this grape soda.
Slice of watermelon, young man.
Fucking hell.
I'm in full on offence mode today.
So have you seen the box art for the new Tomb Raider for the PS4 against the Uncharted box art?
Very similar.
This is Neil Druckmann's tweet.
First Melania Trump and now this.
Thought it was quite funny.
Anything else?
No, that's thing I've got not really exciting, but Xbox Live monthly active users went up by 33% to 49 million. Whoa.
Apparently, that do you know that Fury that's on the thingy? Apparently, that's all right.
Fury? Oh, that. Well, I texted you.
Yeah.
About.
No, like it's the one of the free ones for this month on PS Plus.
Oh, right, yeah.
And like where I was saying, like I looked at it and I thought it looked shit, but like several like prominent like YouTubers and like video game critics that I follow have all kind of rated it pretty highly. So I'm like inclined to try it. I still don't think that'll be amazing, but it's like maybe it's not as shit as my first impression.
Oh, I did have one more thing to bring up. Have you seen anything of the new Ghostbusters game yet?
No.
Yes.
I saw a fantastic fucking. I was laughing me fucking back off at it. It was on Facebook this morning. It was on a page, and there was a meme that was in one of the comments, and it was like, everyone's going on about Leslie Jones in this new Ghostbusters thing, but she always goes uncredited in Castaway, and it had a side by side of her and Wilson on the volleyball, and that spiky hair, and I was like, God.
Yeah, I've heard the game's utter shit.
Well, you know, I suppose then they've done a good job of making it out of the film, haven't they?
It was Activision that made it, wasn't
Yeah.
But the film's
Guess what they made it for, Michael?
it?
David Crane.
Was it tasty Activision dollars?
It was.
Just like all their games. Saying that though, I think all three of us agreed the new Call of Duty looked good.
Yeah.
Is that Activision or was that Treyarch?
It's I think it is Treyarch, isn't it? In Infinity Wars.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. I'm bored at the minute, like, because I've got now to play basically until No Man's Sky drops.
So yeah, I'm just hitting Uncharted 4 constantly because they brought in a whole new leveling system and it's so much fun. But every time I'm playing it, I'm just thinking of No Man's Sky. I'm like, not long now.
I can't bring myself to just put other games in at the minute, even stuff that I've hung on to, thinking I'll play the DLC for that. And, you know.
I mean, like, that's the thing. I went back to Dragon Age like a few months ago, and I was like that. I couldn't tear myself away from it for a while. But it's like, I don't know.
Well, I've never played the DLCs, and I'm onto them now. So I'm gonna play the DLCs, and I'm gonna finish The Witcher.
It's like everything that I've got though, and it's like I'll be sat there and I'll be like, right, I've had enough of that, or like I'm sick of watching YouTube or whatever, and I'll just be sat flicking through. Like it's the fucking gaming equivalent of when you come in on a night and you've had a few joints and you're starving and there's fuck all in the cupboards and you spend about 35 minutes going cupboard to fridge.
And you just get noodles again.
Yeah, and it's like that. But like I'm going, right, I could play on this, could play on that. No, I didn't fancy that. Fuck it.
I can't believe they've replaced all the images of Hot Ryu with actual Ryu.
You mean you can't believe it because you're so excited about it?
No, I'm devastated. I liked other Hot Ryu better.
Maybe it's though, right? If you actually type into Google actual Ryu, you might just get loads of Hot Ryu.
Could try it. Shall I put actual in high case just to make me point?
Yeah. Just flip it on its head. I wanted Hot Ryu.
Actual.
Not actual Ryu.
Ryu.
Should be interesting.
See what we get. It's not looking good, is it?
How slow's your internet?
It's the internet's been a bit gimpy lately, like.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's done
You're
that.
back on dial-up.
No, I think it's because there's like loads of things on the one router now and it's just fucking it. There we go. Oh, nah. What the fuck? Nah.
No Hot Ryu there.
Oh well.
Such a downbeat note to end the podcast
You could
on.
always find out what Hot Ryu's name is.
No, I'm gonna put Hot Ryu Burb.
Then you're just gonna get loads of fucking like weird fucking deviant art fucking crossover like trap shit. Or cosplayers.
Oh no, I bet it's cosplayers. Come on.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
If your internet went any... There we go.
Got to win.
Is that I'm sure, is that not Hot Ryu?
Yeah, that's Hot Ryu, that's what I was looking for. She's back. Yeah, that's what we do. You just stick babe on the end. Right. Happy days. Happy days. There we go.
Right then, got no else?
Not for you.
What time? What time? What date does
Half-Life
Battlefield
3
drop?
come out. sometime in October, isn't it?
Actually, speaking of Half-Life 3, the guys of ours said that it's been put on hold. They were working on it, but it's been put on hold for Left 4 Dead 3.
People weren't working on it. Stop lying.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what my worry would be, right? Is that they do a Duke Nukem Forever with it. Like, where it's been, like, in development limbo that fucking long, then when it comes out, it's like that's like on a fucking...
Shit.
Yeah, it's just way behind what it could have been.
What you mean, like it's on like a 2003 game engine?
Yeah. Or it was built on that and then they ported it to a newer engine, but it hasn't, because it hasn't been built on that engine, it's really poorly optimised and just looks shit and all the rest of it.
I don't think they will, because I think they're very protective over the Half-Life series franchise.
No one's protective over anything anymore. Nothing that was quality is still quality.
Thanks, Ghostbusters.
Alright, bye.
Niggas. Yeah.
You mean Ku Klux Hal?
We're in.
Fantastic way to start a podcast.
He's so white he doesn't even need the hood.
Yeah.
You do need some sun, young'un.
We've had this argument before. I don't suit having the tan.
Wait, you're burning the backs of me fucking retinas out.
Yeah, well,
Can
I
you,
need to look
can you
pale.
not? Can you not sit where you're catching the light then? Because it's hurting my eyes.
That's even worse.
I suppose you'll just light the corner.
Yeah,
of one.
exactly.
I don't know how your fucking gene pool survived.
have a look outside. That's how we survive.
How did your ancestors hunt?
That's one of the
Fucking-
greatest put-downs I've ever heard.
It's not bad, is it? Unless they fucking emigrated from fucking Norway or
Yeah.
Iceland or something.
We lived in the
His
frigid
fucking-
wastelands.
His family used to successfully hunt polar bears, and it all went tits up when they got to Europe.
When the Ice Age
It's
finished.
probably about right. I've got the stereotypical Viking blonde hair, blue eyes thing going on anyway, so yeah, there might be some truth to that.
Stereotypical blonde hair, blue eyes. See, they were also
The Aryan
big,
race.
big muscly cunts with craggy features
And beards.
and beards.
Well, alright,
You're like the cross between a fucking
I'm with
Aryan
I
love
get what you're
child and a
saying.
fucking Catholic choir boy.
I get what you're saying about the fucking about the beard thing, but in terms of being big and muscly, I fucking leg pressed 300k the other day.
Yeah, but your legs still look like fucking
It's
bits
like a
of string.
Viking raped
I
Bjork
don't
and you
care
came
how
out.
strong you are, your legs look like bits of string hanging out your shorts. Looks like you fucking loose thread on your pants.
Well-
You think your face is pale, you should see when he puts his shorts on. Fucking hell.
Well, I was going to give you some onion rings and sour cream shaved dip.
I didn't see the sour cream chimed in.
Yeah.
Move it away from your face. Glenn. Alright, there it is. Now you see it, now you don't.
So yeah, gaming.
What about it?
It's kind of good, isn't it?
I like it.
There we go.
That's been this week's podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We start off what we briefly talked about last night.
I didn't even bother. I ended up getting sidetracked. I went online and I started talking to my friend from Norway, and we had a lengthy discussion about World War II whilst I played Dragon Age. I am going to go on and troll it at some point though.
So, a few hours ago, another copy sold on eBay for £2,000.
I think it's fucking pathetic.
That's No Man's Sky, just in case anyone
I
doesn't.
think it's pathetic.
Get involved then.
I don't know why people don't just fucking, what is it, a couple of weeks?
Yeah, that's right, that's in a month.
$2,000?
But I was saying at Cooper at the shop not long ago that we're approaching it from like we live in the northeast of England, we're poor.
Yeah.
If you had £2,000 lying about on a table and you want a no man's sky and you could afford it, you'd just do it, wouldn't you?
Nah,
I would.
not for something like that, no way. I'd feel if I did something like that over a fucking computer game, I'd think a part of me died.
I don't know, how much did you spend on that special edition of The Division?
Not $2,000.
It was still a lot of money though.
Also, how many parts of you are still left alive anyway?
There's a good point there. But that was good anyway. I love the watch. I still love the watch. I use the watch. It's a stylish, well-made watch.
Yeah, but you've stopped doing the thing though where you light it up and say, oh, I need it.
I haven't.
Now it's just a watch.
I'm used.
So, I guess you've been playing Dragon Age.
Yeah.
How far are you in it?
Second DLC, halfway through the deep mines. It's fucking awesome.
The Descent, is that what that one is?
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. Or the Trespass is the last one, isn't it?
Trespass is the one that takes place after the events of the game.
That's right, yeah.
It's incredible.
Isn't it?
Very good DLC. Awesome DLC.
But all of Dragon Age's DLC is good anyway, so it always has been. Even Dragon Age 2.
What I'm enjoying, right, is the fact that the loot isn't just like, all of it's not just throwaway loot now.
Yeah.
You get some loot that is as good as the stuff you can make, and sometimes better in some regards.
So, on the PlayStation Store, you know how episodic games like Walking Dead and shit like that, sometimes you get the first episode for free.
Mm-hmm.
So they made a game called Life is Strange. The first episode of that's free. I thought I'll download it and see if it's any good.
Is it?
No, I turned it off within like 5 minutes. It was just annoying the shit out of us. But they're turning that into a movie now.
The thing is though, is like I've heard a lot of people talking about that, but it's never been the kind of thing that's interested me really. And this is the thing, I sometimes go in for like telltale episodic sort of like
Yeah,
story driven games.
you've played a few of them, haven't you?
But like Life is Strange is just never fucking. I've just been like, nah, just no interest.
Well, it got like loads of good reviews and shit like that, and that's why I thought about playing it. But seriously, like 4 or 5 minutes in, I turned it off. I was like, I can't see this much shit. I probably didn't give it a good enough chance. Like,
So, against Hal's better judgment, I have downloaded Neverwinter. I haven't played it yet, but Hal hates it and
I hate it.
thinks it's
Yeah.
appalling. But a few of me like D&D type friends
Well, that's the thing. It's based on D&D, which is why I downloaded
have
it.
said
And like,
it's alright.
basically, like
it's
this is the
clunky.
thing. Yeah,
It's clunky
yeah.
as fuck.
It's not terrible. It's just subpar. That's the
Yeah.
best way of describing it. Like think of Elder Scrolls Online, but more clunky, and that's basically what it is. And it's really poorly animated.
Graphics are bad.
Like not just. I mean the graphics are passable. Like incredible graphical fidelity's never really been the be all and end all for me anyway. But it's more things like you move all right during combat, but you'll be stood talking to an NPC, and then his lips don't match up with the words. He's just doing this over and over, and you're like, how am I? Do you know what I mean?
To be fair though, for a free-to-play game, graphics are in gameplay.
The thing is though, is
but
it's not
that
free to
good.
play. It's freemium.
Yeah.
Because if you had a look on the PlayStation Store for all the extras you can buy for it,
Mhm.
the top end pack costs £79,
Holy shit.
which is more than a AAA game. Like I downloaded it expecting it to be like, well, average, and I'm disappointed. Basically, it's below average. Not terrible, not the worst thing I've ever played, but
I'll try it, but last night I logged on and I pulled a few people in my chat party, a couple of people I haven't spoken to for a while, and I was like, what you playing? What you got? Because I was like, I'm hammering Dragon Age, but I just fancied playing something social. And everyone was like, well, I haven't got this. And anyone still got Battlefield 4? And I was like, no. So, Longy and Adrian were on Neverwinter. But well, I'll download it. And the download was big, so I just set the download away, played Dragon Age and talked to my Norwegian friend about eugenics.
the thing I hate the most about it is everything you do has got like a pathway marker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you remember in Skyrim where you had that spell clairvoyance and it would like literally show you a path to where you need to go? That's like always on in it. Now, I was talking to Amy about it, and I'm like, because it's on the mini map as well, and I was like, if it was just on the mini map, I could deal with it, but I don't like having me hand held so fucking tightly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I was like, look, this like, even just as I'm playing, I'm like, watch this, and I didn't say anything, and she was like, what? And I goes, how much did I deviate from the fucking sparkly path there? And she went, not at all. And I goes, exactly. Do you know what I mean? And no one else will either.
Speaking of Skyrim, did you know it's getting re-released on the PS4?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I've recently started playing it again because I've got an Xbox 360 upstairs, mine. And I've just started playing it and I'm enjoying it. But again, that's just come from the same place of I've got nothing to play really until No Man's Sky lands.
Yeah. Will you buy Skyrim for the PS4?
Probably not.
No, I don't think I will. I've already platinumed the game. Played all the DLC.
I didn't, but I've sunk a hell of a lot of time into it. And even though it's been like several years since I last played it, it hasn't been long enough that I've forgotten like what happens. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I know how to spam the game, so like, I'd immediately just start spamming as soon as I logged in. I'd just fucking cheese it till my guy was like maxed out and everything. Are they just re-releasing it with the same game engine and blah blah blah? It's pointless then really, me playing it again.
It looks a bit prettier.
Yeah.
Why have they wasted the time doing that? Why don't they just make a new good Elder Scrolls?
I think it's because, then like they've said, haven't they, that the new Elder Scrolls is in production, but basically it's like way, and they're thinking we'll just like put this out there so you know it keeps people interested in the franchise until 6 drops.
When was it released? 2011. 11, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
They made a big deal of it being 11.
That's right.
And there was that kid who got his copy for free because he called his child Nova King.
I forgot all about that. A poor child.
It's kind of funny.
I mean, I know why they're doing all these re-releases.
Same reason that
it's
they
for money.
Yeah, it's the same reason that they use like already established franchises in movies. It's like, you know, it sells.
I just wish they'd come up with more fucking original games. That would be nice.
The problem is no one wants to take a risk. It's safe money as opposed to just money. Because it's like The Witcher isn't necessarily new IP, but it's not like sort of. It hasn't had the same sort of like longevity that Elder Scrolls has. But look at how well The Witcher 3 sold. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's like good games can sell well, but it's just I think people would much rather just take the safe option than try and like develop new IP, which is a shame.
Can you remember what it was like in the 80s when we used to go like computer shops? There'd be like hundreds and hundreds of different games all the time for the Commodore and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of them would be shit, but you'd always find like.
Remember Fat John's shop in the town centre when he had it as a guitar shop, and then he transitioned it into it was the other way around. It was a computer shop that transitioned into a guitar shop, and it kind of like was a happy medium between the two for about 4 years, and I loved it. We used to go in, there was guitars in one corner, like Ibanez hanging on the wall.
Basically all your metrics covered.
Yeah.
How old were you when this happened?
In my early teens.
No, right, so too young for like whiskey and drugs to be on sale as well.
No, but I still got them.
So you know they're making the Division into a movie as well.
So here's the thing, I think it might make an average movie.
Well, it's funny that you've said that, because do you not remember what I said? What I said I thought they were setting up for with the little mini movies as the promos. I said they're going to make this into a film.
Because that's the thing. The thing about the Division that was disappointing was the end game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that the story wasn't really built on, but that would be covered in the film. Do you know what I mean? So I think in terms of the film, you know, it could be alright.
Jake Gyllenhaal is taking the lead role. Apparently.
Who's that then?
Oh. He's in Donnie Darko.
Oh, God.
He also played the lead character in the Prince of Persia movie.
I can honestly say I've seen about 10 minutes of the Prince of Persia film and I was just like,
I've seen a bit of it.
Gosh.
I've seen none of it, I knew it was so. So have you heard about the new Nintendo console?
Yes.
Since last week?
Yes.
What about it?
Right.
Do you want to tell them?
Brace yourself.
I'm ready.
Hold on to your
Trigger.
butt.
Trigger.
Right. Have you seen what the 3DS looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Imagine a big fuck off one of them, probably about the size of a tablet, right?
Mhm.
Now imagine that built onto the sides,
On each side.
where you've got your thumbsticks and your buttons, they're detachable
Why?
because they're the controllers.
So you can take it with you and play it on the go. And then when you get home, you detach the controllers and plug it into your TV.
Yeah.
Sounds fascinating.
But the thing is I've seen like the sketches for it and that, and literally because it's on either side, you've got like your thumbsticks and then you've got like your D-pad on one side and your 4 buttons on the other. So when you pull them off and you turn it sideways, you've got a thumb pad and 4 buttons, and it's like, to me, it's like I'm going like, how the fuck are you going to play a decent console game with like 4 buttons?
SNES did it.
Well, yeah, true, but things were a lot more
SNES
simple.
had
than
6. I just thought that straight away because it had the shoulder buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 buttons is like,
It's garbage.
yeah. But
It's also your favourite.
it's not. It's really not.
They released a statement a couple of nights ago on Nintendo saying that,
We know we suck, but we don't care.
or what was it, we haven't lost, or something basically saying that, you know, they haven't forgetting about the fans and they're doing this
But they
for
have
the
though.
fans. Yeah.
The fans don't want that. Proper Nintendo fans want a decent Nintendo console with decent Nintendo IP on. They don't want some shit fucking third party fucking ridden like console that's got a gimmick. And that's all Nintendo's done for the past like fucking 10 years.
If not more.
Personally, I think the last good Nintendo console was the N64.
Agreed, and even that was gimmicky because of the controller.
Yeah.
What makes you think that their controller was gimmicky?
The Trident thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where the trigger was underneath and that.
I liked it.
Aye, that's...
I liked it, but the thing is though, is it just seemed a bit unnecessary
Yeah.
because you kind of held it like, imagine you had the PlayStation pad and turned it like that. That's basically how you hold it, and then there was this bit here that was just vestigial and didn't get used hardly.
Where have you been learning words like vestigial?
Been eating dictionaries.
Beating dicks.
Does that increase
Dicks
your
of the
vocabulary?
dicks of the intelligent men.
That's it.
Says a lot about the kind of guys you've been blown then, doesn't it?
Sailors.
Yar. Oh God, hate my life.
So in one of only like 2 bits of news that I've got, because there's fuck all happened this week.
Yeah, nothing happened.
The space requirements for PlayStation VR to function properly, have you read? 60 square feet.
Who the fuck has 60 square feet?
Precisely.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Well, guess what? That's the...
Yeah, that dream died
Yeah.
before it ever began.
Yeah. Oh well, good work.
Because basically, like I've seen like a thingy of it, and it's basically it's got to be big enough to because it go, even though you've got the headset on, it's not the headset that sort of reacts to you doing that. It's the camera.
Yeah.
So it needs to be big enough to like have the entire scope of the camera's like depth of field in or whatever. And it needs like, I saw a thing and it's like 4 square meters this way, 5 this way, and whatever else. But yeah. So if you've got a big house and all you've got in it's a couch and a telly, yeah, you can probably get away with it. It's not fucking happening in my house. My sitting room's the size of a shoebox.
Jesus. My sitting room would fit in your shoebox, so
Yeah.
guess we're not getting that then.
Fuck it,
Yeah.
as the French would say.
But this is what I don't understand, right? Because it says that it needs 60 square feet of space to function properly, right? Yet it also says in the same article that I was reading that it's designed for you to be used like sitting down. Exactly, and it's like if you sat down, surely you're not moving and you don't need that much space. But I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Sounds like garbage to me.
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't think I'll be bothering with that then.
No.
Or at least not at first, to see what happens.
Have you seen the new PlayStation Plus games for next month?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Shit.
Well,
Yeah. Or not if you've got a PlayStation 3, but that's not relevant really, is it?
no.
Like they get a AAA title, they get Yakuza something, or Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5 or something. I can't remember what we guessed, but it was insignificant.
So what we got then? Have a quick look.
I'm trying to find.
One of them sounded average, but basically I've become very jaded over several years of PlayStation Store, so anytime I think that it looks like it might be alright and I've been proved wrong.
You brace yourself for
Yeah.
the bittersweet taste of disappointment.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna have a look at that No Man's Sky footage.
I can't remember what it is we get this week.
Rebel Galaxy. Oh, and Tricky Towers. So basically terrace.
Yeah, Rebel Galaxy, that was the one that I thought sounded alright, because apparently it's like, the way it was described in this article that I was reading is that like the exploration part of it plays like Elite, so I thought, alright. And apparently the combat part's more like Black Flag, and I thought, well, that's still, that's two pretty decent like sort of comparisons. But
We'll see.
exactly.
In the games for Xbox Gold this month, WWE 2K16.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a AAA title. And Warriors Orochi 3
Yeah.
Ultimate.
I think Dynasty Warriors,
Oh.
it's the same kind of like
Beyond Good and Evil HD and Spelunky as well.
Beyond Good and Evil. That's fine. Got no problems with Beyond Good and Evil. It's a fantastic game. Bit dated like, but you know, when it's alongside with the AAA titles, I don't think it's a problem.
They always give you like 2 Xbox One games and then the Xbox 360 backward compatible ones as
Yeah.
well. It's weird 'cause I've got shitloads of games for the Xbox, but I never turn it on.
Yeah.
I guess. Don't know what it is. I always go for my PlayStation. I think it's because the controller I just don't like it.
Doesn't like you.
Good.
Dogs have always had subtle little ways of telling you when something's wrong.
It's alright, I'll not get us DMCA'd for an advert.
Apparently Yakuza 5 is going to be free for PlayStation Plus users, or
Yeah, for PS3.
PS3.
I don't even know if this is the right thing. I think this is just somebody critiquing his footage. It is. I don't want somebody else critiquing on our podcast. Shut up, you fucking clown. What's the guy who uploaded it called?
DAYH. Hang on, I've got it saved.
The YouTube video.
Yeah. Well, no, you'll have to. DAY. Just Google this. MEEUHN. It's
Oh,
about
hang on, Sky Games Community No Man's Sky 2-hour gameplay video. I bet that's it.
2 hour.
Yeah.
He put a 26-minute video up the other day and then refused to put any more up because there's massive spoilers or something.
I heard he was just blowing shit up instead of checking it out properly as well.
Yeah.
Use a clown's pocket. Yeah, I was watching it and he said, "Oh look, he's one of those monoliths. You know, if you've watched all this stuff that Sean Murray's been putting on, he's like, oh yeah, so with the monoliths, you sleep in front of them and you learn like the language of the alien language." And this guy just blew it up.
Fair enough.
I was reading this morning that the game, you can actually sort of like change like a planet's ecosystem if you fuck with it enough.
Really?
Get in.
Yeah. So like, and but I was reading basically it was like you'd have to do something pretty mega to like for it to be stored server side. So like wipe out an entire like species of whatever, or like blow a
Nuclear
huge fucking chunk
explosion.
out of the fucking planet or something. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I see these as? In-game challenges.
Yeah. But the
After
what
I've
I've
blown
built is-
you out of the sky, when I found you and killed you, I'm going to your planet and I'm wiping it out.
I'm going to do that first. I'm going to drill a hole with me gun thing, and I'm going to try and get from one side of the planet into the middle of the planet and then through to the other side. That's going to be my goal.
Yeah, I'm going to discover Australia on my planet.
Shit, that's all the news I got. So week.
Mate, I don't really think it matters too much to us, but the summer sales on the PlayStation Store, with some fairly decent things being discounted. I don't know.
I'll take a look at it, like.
What, Sony are actually discounting games?
Yeah, like I say, I think they've taken a leaf out of Steam's book and they've just started putting sales up every now and again, like fairly frequently.
Well, they need to do it, like.
The screenshots I got was just of like sort of the half decent things, but there's a lot of stuff that's being discounted, and obviously these prices are just for regular thingy. Like obviously they're discounted more heavily if you've got PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
How are you? Oh, you recording on the phone? Thought you shut that. Jeez.
So the Witcher has went from 35 quid to 20 quid. FIFA 16 is now 16 quid. Fallout 4 29 quid from 50 quid. Bloodborne's 20 quid. Last of Us Remastered's now 25 quid, which I think like says a lot about Last of Us, really, that it's still, even being heavily discounted, is still like 25 quid. Do you know what I mean? Destiny is now 21 quid Until Dawn, and that was pretty much it for the AAA titles.
There's the thing I was going to ask you about. I know your answer already. Think you're going to bother with Destiny 2?
Probably not.
Why?
I don't.
The taste of let down this off Destiny 1.
Say me initial things to say no because of that, but when I think about it, Destiny was basically it was the same problem as the Division. Like when I was leveling, I fucking loved Destiny. It was the
end game.
It was the slow, just fucking like descent into tedium after you'd hit max level, and there was.
Did you find that slow? Did you?
Well, no, you know what I mean though. But it's like that happened quickly. But I mean, my interest in the game just trailed off over the course of like several months.
I'm not going to talk about it again. But if Destiny 2's got strange coins in it, right, I'm going to track down every Destiny player I can find, and I'm going to murder them.
Apparently, there's like this year there's been like where it's like a record in the industry, but fucking loads of people who were on the Bungie development team have all just left over the past year to make their own games and join like indie development houses.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Especially when you think about how good Bungie were.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Halo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fucking Halo. The first Halo, in my mind, is one of the best FPS games ever.
Yeah. It's got on the best stories, best lore.
Best score as well. The music was fantastic.
Yeah. So then they make a big fucking sellout game for Activision, for tasty Activision dollars.
Do you think, honestly though, if they release the second one, you could trust Activision enough to not fuck the story up and cut it all out and set it as DLC?
I would trust them to do that. I would trust that Activision will take a good game and render it average at best.
I'd like to think that Bungie could go, alright, we've learnt from our mistakes, but that doesn't make it.
It's nothing to do with Bungie.
Exactly. It's Activision will go, yeah, that's great. Okay, now we'll just chop this bit out.
That's nice.
That's DLC pack 1.
Yeah, that'll be one. That's nice, dear.
Oh, sorry, you wanted a ham and pineapple pizza? Well, you're going to have to wait for the pineapple, mate.
You wanted a ham and pineapple pizza, did you? Right, anyway, there's your garlic bread. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, honestly now...
You've said it a lot of times in the past that the only thing we, like, as gamers have left is to vote with our wallets.
Yeah, correct.
So I would hope that nobody bought Destiny 2 just to teach them a lesson.
The problem is, though, is most people aren't that fucking bothered. You know what I mean? Most people don't have... Like, it's not even the fact...
It's because most people have grew up with DLC and they're like, oh yeah, it's fine, whereas we haven't. Yeah. And, we just expect everything for free.
I'd say the problem isn't DLC. The problem is when, like, you take a game and then cut it up and market it as DLC.
The problem is value for money. That's the bottom line. It's like, you want 50 quid's worth of 50 quid. You want that. I still won't to this day, because it's such a fucking bugbear for me now. I won't play Mass Effect 3. And I had the special edition ordered and everything.
Mhm.
And as soon... No, I didn't.
Are you going to play Andromeda?
Maybe.
It looks nice.
Yeah,
but,
because
but to me it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't have the feel of Mass Effect.
It depends for me. And what nice surprises are they going to have in store for me? What first day DLC? I wonder.
But I think it's EA that's doing it, right?
Aye.
And BioWare.
Right. What's your point?
Well, BioWare generally good with that kind of shit.
But EA are not.
Yeah. But EA have learnt the lesson.
No, they haven't, Michael.
They have. EA now the nice guys of gaming. It's
No.
Ubisoft
EA
Yeah,
and
that-
Activision.
that's been a bit of a shift,
No,
like.
EA only the nice guys of gaming because Activision and Ubisoft have become so bad.
So they're the best of a
it's
bad
like-
bunch.
Yeah, it's
by
like
default they're the good guys.
it's like EA is still Hitler, but Activision and Ubisoft are actually Satan.
I like that analogy.
Do you know what I mean? It's like that's what's happened though. Do you know, it's funny because I go back a few years and I was at the point where I was like, you know, I think Ubisoft might be my favourite developer, you know. Like, I loved the stuff they were knocking out. I loved the way Trials Fusion came about was an Ubisoft dev and they were like, you've done great work, go and make something.
Child
anything
of
you
Light
want.
as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And they were doing stuff like that and like, wow, they were knocking out. Black Flag was amazing. It's like, oh, get in Assassin's Creed, it's going to be cool. And then what did they do? Oh, not formula, back to formula. You know what I mean? Oh, no, we can't give them that. And look at the generic fucking garbage they've rocked out since. Look at
And they killed a professional athlete.
Aye. And Watch Dogs as well. And Watch Dogs 2. Fucking, oh man. They're appalling. They're appalling. One of the worst fucking devs ever.
I thought Watch Dogs was Ubisoft.
Yeah, so what about?
I thought you were on about EA.
No, I'm on about Ubisoft. Because I said, that started with me little rant.
Oh,
with
right, aye.
Ubisoft were very close to being my favourite.
Fair enough.
But it happens, I think there's Pokemon in this area.
Apparently, did you hear how Nintendo's market crashed?
Yeah, because
What?
everybody realised that
When they-
Nintendo owned Pokemon.
When they realised that actually the huge amount of success that Pokemon Go had has only affected Nintendo's stocks by a very small margin.
Yeah.
Then everyone who had, wait, no, how much worth it's actually added to the company isn't that much. And
They had a good 2-week run, I guess.
yeah, and then it's plummeted by 18%, which is the most it actually can in one day.
The thing is though, even if it plummets that much from what they made,
Yeah.
they're still alright. It's just another way, you know, the whole Pokemon thing is just another cunning ploy to extract the money from the pockets of children though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just fucking...
Or
After that text you sent the other night as well.
Tasha.
But after that text, I was like, you know what, that was inevitable.
Yeah, Tasha said, oh, it doesn't even feel like I'm spending money, I'm just like, get balls. And then I get a bill in for like, I think she spent about 20-25 quid so far.
Fuck me.
And I now don't have enough money for me No Man's Sky pre-order. Which is nice.
Fucking crazy.
She'll not make that mistake again though, will she? Now you've beat it out of her.
That's right.
Aye.
It's not abuse if she deserves it, isn't that right?
Has she still got that mood ring you've got?
The what?
The one.
The one you wear, you know, that mood ring. When
It's always black.
No. When she makes him happy, if you look at his finger, when she makes him happy it goes yellow, and when she makes him sad it goes blue.
Right.
When it makes him angry, she leaves loads of fucking red marks on her brow. What? The old ones are the best. Oh God, we do it all on this show. Racism, wife beating.
Yeah. It's the veil of comedy though, anything's fair game.
It's like putting a smiley. Send someone a message, I fucking hate you, you're
Yeah.
a clever cunt. Smiley face. Have you noticed how I don't even put the smileys when I say that to you? No. You fucking chill, man.
So what have you been playing this week then?
Uncharted. I'm just waiting for fucking No Man's Sky.
Yeah, it's
And I'm
right
playing
this
it,
time
not
of
even
year,
liking
aren't
it
we, where
anymore.
We're in the mid-year fucking game drought.
That's not been that bad. At least I've got to catch up on a few things.
You know, I was looking at the stuff that's due to come out.
You're a Jew.
God, I hope not. And then there's not much this year.
Yeah, you'd be a shit Jew. You've got no money.
I know.
Battlefield, I'm just told I can't wait for Battlefield.
So,
Battlefield.
yeah, it's Battlefield, No Man's Sky, and I've cancelled my Mafia 3 pre-order.
Battlefield's gonna ruin my life.
I'm quite looking forward to that. Is it Horizon Dawn or some shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks good.
that looks good.
They put that back again.
I didn't mind.
Oh, good news.
Crash Bandicoot?
No.
Half-Life 3.
Juice X. Juice X is coming out now
Yeah.
in August 20th.
Did you?
Did you play the last one?
Yeah, I loved the last one, but I'm not buying this one.
I didn't like the last one.
I thought the last one was painfully linear.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I played the original Deus Ex, and the thing with that game was you had a fucking skill.
Hang on. What game did you play?
Deus Ex.
Juice X.
Juice X.
Juice X. I played the original Juice X. And there was a skill list as fucking as long as my arm for everything: swimming, fucking lockpicking, you name it. And the thing is you could beat the game through any sort of combination, weird and wonderful. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't just stealth or action.
Yeah.
And that was the problem with the second one for me. And even the stealth thing was a bit like
Clunky and shit.
ham-handed. Yeah, it was basically, oh yeah, just kill people.
I did that whole game without killing one person.
It's like I say, it's doable, but it just
fucking
it feels
boring.
it feels contrived.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one,
Yeah.
but
And I've
Also-
got after the whole fucking
So
the pre-order
all
thing.
we can
Yeah.
conclude is that nothing beats your first experience of Juice X.
I watched the thing yesterday where now that it's been announced.
Jews were having sex.
No,
They have been for centuries, mate.
they were basically
Have they?
they went around asking people how they think it was pronounced, and like Jew sex featured fairly prominently along with do sex, and like there was one guy got it right, and he like I couldn't even like applaud for him because he was very sort of like haughty about it. It's like, oh, it's Deus Ex, yes, I know how to pronounce it, and I was like, fuck off, you dick.
So, you were the one person that got it right then?
No.
Yeah, it was you. You're a fucking haughty little cunt when you want to be, aren't you?
Yeah, but that's just because I'm right.
And it's because I'm right.
Case rested. Fuck it.
It's like it's not prejudice if it's true.
Why make a game so hard to pronounce?
Yeah.
You know, games nowadays should have a nice ring to it, like Michael Shakes Fox.
Yeah, they should.
Not the one.
Yeah.
Stuff
What's
like that.
happening with that? Have a quick look while we're here.
Kanye's game.
The one,
Yeah.
the one. The one, the game, the one.
See what's happening.
Yeah, because I can't wait for you to buy it and play it.
I am going to buy that and play that one. I've already conceded to you that that's the one that I would buy and play.
Yeah, but you won't be allowed to play it because you're white.
I'll be able to play it. I'll be playing it.
You're gonna black up for it.
Shall I black up and make a video? Because he said all that though, hasn't he? He doesn't
Yeah.
want white people buying his music or his products.
He won't even let white publications like Rolling Stone comment on his music anymore.
I'm going to black up and play it and release a video. Oh man, I'll have Black
And
Lives
tag him
Matter.
in it.
Yeah. I'll have Black Lives Matter put up on my house and all sorts. It'd be awesome.
So it's called Only One.
Black Olives Matter. that's my favourite usurpation of that hashtag. Black Olives Matter.
Somebody needs to start making some Black Lives Matter porn.
Oh, it's rule 34 of the internet though, isn't it? If you can conceive of an idea, it exists in porn format on the internet, so
Let's
it's
have a look.
probably there
Let's
somewhere.
have a quick look.
Have you seen the very disturbing Pokemon porn?
Yeah.
No, somebody was telling me about this the other day. It was pretty dark.
This lass dressed up as Pikachu with this weird fucking mask on. Looks like they've just gaffer taped it to her head and then painted it yellow.
Because we've put rule 34 of the internet to test before, and last time we found pterodactyl porn, and the time before that was fisherman's
made
porn.
yeah. So what was I saying? Black Lives Matter. Black Wives Matter. I better put porn.
It'll probably be called Black Wives Matter.
That's what I've just said. Black Wives Matter.
Oh, right.
Let's have a look. And Black Lives Matter 2015 adult DVD. Hang on, videos.
So somebody's commented on this video of Kanye's game. Kanye is a weird nigger for this. I'm not playing this shit. R.I.P. Donda. It's his mum's name.
Donda. What a really like weird fucking.
Right, lads, look, lads. I've found the bonus level. Let's just turn that up. that was what you thought it was. I can't believe it's been done you right. I tested rule 34 again, so that's 3 for 3 now for rule 34, isn't it? Oh,
You've got to think of the most obscure thing you can and see.
I'll try, mate. That was when like I said, pterodactyl porn.
Yeah.
That was me trying to break rule 34.
The fisherman's weird thing. That was because Kirsty didn't fucking believe
In rule 34. Because we said pick the most obscure thing you can think of. She went fisherman's waders.
Yeah.
Fisherman's wader porn. Lo and behold, it took a couple of minutes. We found it.
And then it awakened something dark inside of her, and now it's all she'll watch.
Yeah.
There's no release date for Kanye's date.
When Kirsty's fella took up fishing, right, as a hobby, she got pregnant.
True story.
True fact. Check your facts. Honestly, she's pregnant. She's got the burn now. That fucking burn, right, is the proof of her lust combined with his desire to catch mackerel.
Yeah.
No, there's no release date for it.
For what? Black Lives Matter came out last year.
Kanye's game.
Black Lives Matter came out last year, Michael.
Donda. I can't believe that.
It's brilliant.
That's what I'm saying. It's such an asexual name, though, isn't it?
Let's try release date.
Email Kanye. Tweet him.
Tweet him. Dear Kanye.
When is your shit game coming out?
You weird nigga.
Do you know what? I need a Twitter account.
Rick Donda.
Shall I set up a Twitter account now and use it just to spam people like Kanye?
You can't do it. You can use the 3 Grumpy Gamers Twitter account.
I don't know the logins for that.
Well, I do. I think.
I do want to use that. You use it, man.
I don't.
Be full of shit crack. I'm going to set up a Twitter account now. I'm going to do it.
Don't you already have a Twitter account?
I have an old one from a martial arts school that I used to use, but
There you go.
I don't use that one. Twitter. There it is.
Oh, there was a new trailer for his game, though.
Was there?
Yeah.
Get it on.
This month. Are you ready for this? I don't know if you can handle. Oh, this video is unavailable.
Why?
Because we're white.
That's funny as fuck, actually. You're on fire today, you son. Isn't he?
It's because I've been ill for like a week and I've had no one to fucking direct me sarcasm and fucking bleak humour at.
Oh, there we go. That's why it didn't work. I've got restricted mode on YouTube so the kids can't watch
Verify
anything.
phone. Fuck's sake, man. Why do you need to verify my phone?
Here we go.
This is a new one.
This is the new trailer.
Looks very similar to the old one so
Exactly
far.
the same.
I like how it's got world exclusive
Look.
on it.
Everybody going to heaven's black.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, this is so far identical to
Other trailer.
the trailer.
Might give us a release date after it though.
I'm actually fairly surprised that Pegasus is white.
Oh,
he's riding.
Dunder's got wings.
It's riding on the back of the white man, isn't it? It's
Oh,
like
right.
it's like let's go dancing on the backs of the brews type theory.
Only one. Yeah, that looks pretty much identical.
Yep.
Thanks Kanye for literally nothing. I mean, fucking hell. What sort of... I mean, we all know he's got a god complex, but seriously, right? Who thinks I'm going to make a game about my dead mum? Like, I can't even pass that.
Do you know what? I thought you were joking, at first when you said she died in a horrible plastic surgery incident. That's like the most, vile...
Vapid fucking...
Yeah.
He's a fucking weird motherfucker, and
You didn't get that nose, man, but now you get to have a game after you, so, it all worked out, didn't it?
swings and roundabouts. Probably shouldn't say that, because swings were probably invented by the white man.
I wonder
Roundabouts
how,
by the white devil.
Kanye's dad feels about it.
He probably killed himself because of Kanye.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest thing we've got to Kanye is fucking him. He's got a bit of a god complex, hasn't
I need a good username.
he? Only one.
The other one.
Dunder Bummer.
No.
Dunder Destroyer. It's gonna be so Dunder.
It has to be Dunder Destroyer.
Even I've got that.
Shit, I won't.
Dunder Desecrator.
Because I might actually use it.
Just call yourself Dunder, get a picture of his mum from the internet, use that as your avatar, and just be like, "Hi, son."
And then just
Do you know what,
Photoshop the thumbs up next to it.
I'm going to use the ID that I use on YouTube.
I bet it's not as good as Dunder Destroyer. That was excellent.
That is funny.
Dunder Surgeon. Just wanted to apologise, can you?
No,
I realise it's a few years too late, but I've been busy.
P.S. Please don't sue me.
If you want though, I'll chuck a free surgery your way.
fucking hell, man. Why does it force you to be interested in what it wants you to be interested in? Alright, we'll say humour and we'll say gaming. Continue. This is, why do I want to share my location? Why do you need to know where I am?
Say no.
Fuck off, I have said no. It's finding people for someone to follow, someone to say what they're saying on Twitter.
We should just have a section of the podcast where he has to set up an account for something, because this is quite amusing.
And he does tech.
I was recommended 98 people to follow, and there was a follow them all button, which seemed like the quickest one. So I have.
I remember when I set up my Twitter, I was annoyed because I didn't want to follow any of the suggestions they gave us, and I was like, just skip this, I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift, do you know what I mean? I was like, I just want to get on Twitter, find the people I want to follow, and it wouldn't let us do none.
Who's Mashy Chris?
So in the end I ended up following Mike Tyson. He was my first follow.
Mashy Chris followed you. I've literally just set the account up. I've posted nothing.
They'll have got a notification saying your friend Andy Foster is now on Twitter or something like that.
I don't know what a Mashy Chris is. Right, happy days. So I'll follow you back. Right, let's fucking hell, man. Time limit reached. What? Are you only allowed on Twitter for 20 seconds at a time, like? Right, how the fuck do I send a tweet then? This isn't a very user-friendly interface. Hopefully it's that button. Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, so is it just at Kanye West then, is it?
It'd be easy to search for him, and then
where the fuck is search? Here we can.
this is great.
There's no quick search. There it is. Kanye.
I might have a look on Twitter for
The blue, when it's got the blue ball, that's when they're the official guy, isn't it? The blue tick.
Yeah.
Kanye West. Do you know what? I'm reading his Twitter and I don't even want to talk to him. Nori asked if the airplane could take her to heaven to see you for your birthday. I love you, Mom. Shall I reply to that and say, why don't you just get out of the game?
It says something about him that he's the only person he's following on Twitter is his wife. Like no one else is worthy of any time at all. Maybe if you did make a Donda Twitter, then he might follow you. Just checking in, son. Just want to see what you're doing with yourself.
I hate Twitter. This is awful. This is so not user friendly. It's awful.
I can't understand. No, okay, I'm done. I'm not looking at Twitter anymore.
Why?
Just fucking Kanye's
Just-
wall.
It's awful, isn't it? Michael. Bon. I'm not following Pete Lee on Twitter
Why not?
because it's shit.
Yeah, I'm reading Kanye's wall now. He's fucking.
Boring, isn't he?
Oh, he's a bell end.
Dull as fucking dishwater.
Literally the only reason I've been on Twitter in recent memory is because Liam Jones is in charge of doing the Twitter for the Grand Electric Hotel, the Wetherspoons he works at. So he just posts loads of fucking hilarious gifs and that. Basically just seeing how far he can go before
He gets fired.
yeah, before you're not allowed to do that anymore.
I'm trying to find the official Joey Barton page because that was always funny.
I might tweet Kanye or something.
So are you gonna buy a Nintendo NX then?
Totally. Not.
Nah.
So at Kanye West wins that shitty game about your dead mama out.
That's really harsh. Oh, okay.
Kanye, you need to make your mum's face and split.
Get that said. Oh god.
You know what, I'm not even going to say that. I'm just going to go, Kanye West, you're a bell end.
Do you know?
Just straight there.
How many of them do you reckon he gets a day though?
No.
You know what I mean? This is the problem with anything like that, because you're just gonna get lost in a fucking tidal wave of fucking hate that he gets every single day.
It's a shame.
That's the only thing. There's no way of you can get your message out there, but he's not gonna read it.
Do you know what? I've been interested in Twitter for a while though, only because I've seen some funny trolling incidents. Piers Morgan during the European Cup put this tweet up, and he said when there's been some bad behaviour from football fans in France, and Piers Morgan put a tweet ad, what's more shameful than the way British football fans behave abroad? And some footy fan commented underneath, dunno Piers mate, maybe hacking the phones of dead children. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I don't really like Twitter. That shit.
It's a fucking garbage interface, isn't it? It's really I don't really fully understand what's happening. I get that this is probably my homepage, so everyone I'm following, their tweets are on there just the same as Facebook. This next one, that's a lightning bolt. It says it's called Moments. I don't know, is that just recommended stuff? Is that just ads?
I think it's what's trending.
Right, so that's fascinating.
I think, like I say, I barely use Twitter.
This one here, notifications, self-explanatory. And this one here, private messages. Right, fair enough. No way, it's not that bad then.
Just private message, can you?
You can't. You know, private message if you're following.
Right.
Dear Kanye, please release the game of your dead mother so that I have new material to fiercely masturbate to.
I wonder if he just takes it and runs with it, like even if it's like.
You know for a fact he'll have a fit. If he reads something about his poor dead Donda, he'll fucking have a hissy fit and throw things across the room, because he seems like that kind of person.
No, I mean, I'm just like, I wonder what, like, when his fucking auntie goes to the fucking way of the
But
door.
don't get me wrong, right? It is sad that someone's mother dies. It's not his mum dying that I'm taking the piss out of. It's the fact that he's so fucking narcissistic to think she was that much more special and above all other mothers.
It's not even that. It's for me. It's like, fair enough. You want to pay tribute to your dead mother.
Don't force us to fucking spend money to play.
Exactly. Don't use it as an excuse to line your pockets. You know what I mean? That's the bit that I can't wrap my head around.
Well, then he looked, though, this might bankrupt him again.
Yeah.
She makes that much money, she'll just bail him out.
She's got a fucking app game, hasn't she now?
What's she doing now anyway? Because you haven't given us an update on Kim for a while.
Well, unfortunately, the other day she hadn't changed her heels in a while and she's got gangrene now. So one of our other family members has had to make a mobile app game so she can pay to have her feet chopped off. It's the world we live in, though, isn't it?
If only that were true. Are we done on Kanye's game?
I'm done on life.
Okay. Guess we'll end it there then.
I suppose it doesn't have to be a very long one if we're merging it with last week's.
It's still about an hour, so.
Oh well.
Right, Teddy, bye.
Yeah, thanks, bye.